Aloha, hello. This is none other than Keiichi signing on, I believe for the first time. I am very new to live streaming, but I am here right now to announce that I am starting a 40-day water fast beginning today and going for the next 40 days. Today is January 11th. I am here in the beautiful Costa Rica, Pura Vida, and I will be fasting until February 22nd. The reason I'm doing this is there's actually a few reasons. Number one, for physical health. I've noticed some things with my mental clarity, with my overall just kind of sense of vitality, invigoration, energy levels that I really want to up level and have more energy to do the things that God has called me to do. Some of you already know that I have a certain symbology about my name. Keiichi is actually an acronym. Chi stands for Mana, Prana, Life Force, Energy, but it's also an acronym for Create Heaven Inside, as well as for Create Heaven Earth. CHEA, which is more of that hieroglyph. You might see that hand symbol with the dot in the middle that I use for a bit of my branding. That stands for Chi, CHEA. EA is a Sumerian root word for earth. CHEA stands for Create Heaven Earth. The words Create Heaven and Earth all have the letters EA in them. So yeah, Chi, and Chi. So I'm fasting for more Chi, pretty much. And in that, I am releasing a nutrition book pretty soon, as early as March. And while I'm fasting, I'm going to be finishing up that book. It's designed to contain everything a human being needs to know about nutrition. So I figured that I would document this journey and go live every day of the week. I don't have the most experience in the world in live streaming and public speaking. I've done some, but not much. So bear with me with all of the mental pauses. I'm going to do my best to take the ums out and the slurs or whatnot, but we are going to go on a journey together. Every day for the next 40 days, I'm going to document what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and how things are going with this water fast. Today is actually day 0. For the past week, I'd say about a good 7 of the past 9 days, I've been cleansing. So I've only had fruit, smoothies, and water, cacao, coconut water, stuff like that. Today and yesterday I did have some solid food, which I kind of figured I'd get the last meal in. I'm here in Costa Rica for the second time, but the first time that I've actually gotten to explore and have a really full experience here. So I stopped by a farmer's market and they had this amazing raw dessert that I couldn't pass up. I was planning on just cleansing until I started the fast, but I was like, let me eat this. Anyways, yeah, today is day 0. I consider myself a nutritionist. I've been studying nutrition for a number of years, dating back to my college days at Michigan State. For those of you who don't know, I am originally from Detroit, Michigan, born and raised. Shout out to the D. I went to college at Michigan State for 3.5 years before rising out and moving to Hawaii, where I've lived for the past 9 years across multiple islands. And a major reason that I made this move is because I wanted a more natural environment to live, to be free, to exercise, and to create. I've gotten just that living out there. Fresh air, clean water, the beaches, a lot of them are really beautiful and really pristine. And now I am here in Costa Rica for a couple months on this leg of my journey. But I'm saying that to say that I've studied health over the past, from my time in college to up until this very day. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years I've been studying health and developing this body and knowledge. And seeing how much suffering is occurring in the world today, I came to the conclusion that a lot of it, a very large percentage of the suffering amongst humanity and amongst the planet can be directly attributed to our health, to our nutrition, to our overall state of well-being. So in me cleansing myself, I feel like I am able to connect more with spirit, more with the creator, more with the divine, and really bring this knowledge, this information that I have culminated to the forefront of the human collective, so that we can all live happier, healthier lives. And I will say that I am very happy about the current changes being made in the United States, particularly with RFK and everything that is being done to clean up the food system, the health system, and all of that. But in order to create heaven, earth, right, which is what I'm all about, we need to align with our body's natural diet. A lot of people talk about the differences between humans, blood type, skin color, male and female, all of that different stuff. But if we took a Venn diagram and compared everything that's different about a human being with everything that's the same, all of those differences would account for 0.0001% of the totality of a human being. So in a nutshell, we are all 99.999% the same. And in that, we all have a diet that is 99.999% the same, from the tallest, darkest male to the smallest, skinniest female. So anyway, if anyone has any questions, inquiries about this book, about my personal nutrition philosophies that I am writing in the book, which are actually not personal, not so personal, they're based on scientific principles. Everything is scientifically verifiable. You know, you can find it. If you ask Google the same questions, it'll give you the same answers. So I am making myself available for anyone who is struggling with their health, anyone who just has questions and need answers. If you check out my bio, I have a link for consultant sessions. Feel free to book one. I'm making myself open for 4 sessions per day. So that offering is available through the link in my bio. As cliche as that sounds, but it is what it is. Anyways, I think I'm going to do these lives for about 5 to 15 minutes. I have not set a timer on this first one, so I don't know quite how long it is, and I don't even think that there are people in this live. So whether I'm talking to myself or not, I am going to post these everywhere as reels, and this is just going to be raw, uncut, uncensored. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, and I feel like I could use the practice. So when you see me rambling in the beginning of this, and I expect to get better as a public speaker as a result of doing this, please bear with me, because we're going to be going into some deep, potent information, some deep, potent conversations. Once people start tuning in, then I will be answering questions, doing some Q&A, all that good stuff. So feel free to follow this journey, to embark on this journey with me, and we are going to have a great time. I've never done a water fast longer than 3 days, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how I'm going to feel, but I do know that I am going to get healthier. I am going to get clearer. I'm going to get a lot done in completing this book, and I'm going to connect with you guys on a deeper level. I want to get to know who my community is, who the people are that are really tuning in and listening to this information in the early stages before we get this out to more people. So with that, I've been traveling all day. I'm in this really beautiful space here in the mountains of Costa Rica, where I'm going to be completing this fast at. So yeah, just stay tuned. I love you guys, and I will catch you soon. Aloha, pura vida.